Let's talk about finding out what you want and crafting your vision. Before you go out and do anything, before you work your ass off or create something extremely valuable or move yourself towards a certain goal, make sure that it is absolutely what you want. Make sure that before you do anything, you craft your vision. That doesn't mean you have to know everything, you don't have to know every little detail, but do make sure that you have a rough outline of where you're going. The reason that I say this is because many times we find ourselves in a position where we don't want to be or where we didn't really aim to go. And it's because we get caught in the wind like little leaves and we let life happen to us instead of creating what we want. And it's so important that if you want to be a human being that is in control of your own life, you need to take charge and really push yourself and show yourself and move yourself in the right direction. You can't just go with the flow, you can't just let the life happen to you and hope for the best. That doesn't work if you want to get your dream. And so you have to find out what you want and you have to craft your vision, and that takes time and that takes energy, and sometimes you have to lock yourself in the closet and not come out until you know what you want to do. Because walking around aimlessly or even doing something without a vision gives it very little meaning and purpose, and it doesn't give you as much drive and passion behind you as you're moving forward. On the other hand, if you do have a vision, if you've crafted somewhat of a vision for yourself and you know what you want, it's a lot easier to move because you have something you're working towards. And having a worthy ideal and goal is very powerful. It drives you, it pushes you, and it gives you a reason as to why you're doing what you're doing. Now this can be whatever you want it to be, but it should be ideally your vision of the future as you have always imagined it, the perfect reality that you want to be living in. That's what needs to drive you and move you forward. Not some mediocre existence where you're like, yeah, this is okay, or that's alright, I can deal with that, it's okay, I don't need anything better. Not that settling, weak, pathetic bullcrap. You need a powerful vision, a huge vision, something that really motivates you and drives you. Now, of course, external factors are not the main thing, you need internal motivation, but this is one way to create it. So if you really want to be rewarded for your efforts, make sure that you are pushing in the right direction, in the direction that you want to go, instead of just pushing hopelessly and aimlessly. Fight for what you want, not something random, not hopefully it'll be okay, or I'll find out, or I'll figure it out on the way. Yes, some parts of it you can, but the rough outline, the structure, what you want, you need to know. Now, of course, you have a higher purpose than that, but this is one major key of the puzzle, and you need that for yourself. It's very important. So don't dismiss it and don't brush it aside. Make sure that you have it down, make sure that you know what your vision is for yourself, as well as for all the great things you want to do for the world, but also know what you want, know the lifestyle that you want, know how you want to live your life, and create that for yourself.